It's time again for this week's notable mentions.
My name gon' rise when I drop this. Bitch,
Hi, This is Flume has all of the hard-hitting beats mixed with the spacey atmosphere that makes his music great in the first place. But this time around, minus the pop appeal. It sounds raw, especially with tracks like High Beams, where Slow Tie gives an ear-grabbing performance, while Flume creates this clunky beat that pairs perfectly. Hi, This is Flume is by far my favorite project from the prolific producer. The Rapture EP by Coffee is a great contemporary dancehall and reggae project. I'm honestly surprised that Coffee isn't blowing up right now, considering her music is exactly what has projected artists like Drake further into fame. Rapture EP is something I'm going to bump all summer, and so should you. I'm not going to front. I just jumped on the Rico Nasty bandwagon, and I didn't know who Kenny Beats was until his show The Cave. So around the same time, I saw that they're coming out with a collaborative project together. And Rico sounds nasty on Kenny's beats. This is pure mosh pit music. If you're in an aggressive mood, just put this on and work out. I'm really excited to see both of these artists grow. Everything Not Saved Will Be Lost by Foles is exactly what I expected. Unfortunately, I was left feeling unfulfilled. By no means is it a bad record at all. It's wonderfully written and masterfully produced, but I feel like it was just fine. Good even. This record is really safe, and that's okay. And if you've been wanting to hear a more synth-driven record by Foles, now's your chance. And apparently it's just one of two projects that's supposed to be coming out this year from them, so keep an ear out for part 2. Tierra Whack has been releasing singles, hopefully leading up to a new record. And though I feel like Tierra Whack is hit or miss, she is undoubtedly talented. And Gloria really stood out to me because, honestly, sometimes I just want a catchy hook and a bouncy beat. This track has been keeping Tierra Whack on my radar. When I Get Home by Solange is like watching a movie that's directed and written by the same person. I have a sense that Solange had a lot of yes men in the studio while recording. But fortunately, it's very experimental. But I feel like the peak of the album starts with Stay Flow and then abruptly drops off the following track, which is Dreams. With strange choices like Kodak Black on Almeida, considering coming from someone that is a symbol in modern feminism, giving spotlight to a known abuser, and whatever skin my logo was supposed to be. With that said, it's worth listening to at least once and forming your own opinion. 5 by Salt is a refreshing blend of R&B, Afrobeat, soul, and even disco. With the tight snare drums and fat bass lines, it really keeps the rhythm throughout 5. And the vocalist creates an interesting atmosphere with chants and melodies. Salt sounds like an interesting band that you would see at like an art festival, and most people would probably ignore. But if you actually got their CD and took it home and really listened to it, you'd realize that they're really onto something. Flamagra by Flying Lotus is yet another glitchy, jazzy, spacey project from the critically acclaimed producer. I feel like if you're a fan of Adult Swim shows, you would really like this album. It's strange and awkward, which sucks for my anxiety, but you've got to stay put and really listen to Flamagra. And obviously, Flying Lotus can flex with his features list, from Little Dragon to Shabazz Palaces and even David Lynch. It's great to have something to listen to and to stop the monotony. Elixir is a single featuring Wiki, JJ, and Albangayar, which has really caught my attention. With the hook and the spacey production, it's instant vibes. A Fine Mess EP from Interpol is leftovers from the Marauder studio sessions. It reminds me of the good old days of Turn Off the Bright Lights and Antics, with walls of guitars and driving drums, and Paul actually hitting notes that he actually can. With updated production and arguably better mixing, it's like Interpol has gotten a facelift. And Personally, as a huge fan of Interpol, I'm glad that they're finally gaining traction after a few questionable releases. Alright, that's it for this week's Notable Mentions. I would love to hear any requests that you guys have. I love listening to new music. Drop all of the recommendations in the comments below. And until next time, keep it wavy.